Okay, good morning. Good morning. Is this working? Is this working? Hello? Is this working? Okay, yeah, okay. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Okay, it's on, but okay. It's not loud. Okay. Anyway, we'd like to call the Board of Administration meeting to order, and the first order of business is roll call, please.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Henry Jones.
Here.
Teresa Taylor.
Here.
Margaret Brown.
Here.
Rob Fechner.
Morning.
Frank Rufino for Fiona Ma.
Present.
Lisa Middleton.
Present.
David Miller.
Here.
Stacy Oliveris. Irena Ortega. Jason Perez. Ramon Rubicava.
Here.
And Betty Yee.
Okay, thank you, and good morning, and welcome, everyone, and welcome to the Board of Administration Education Day. I'd like to acknowledge our stakeholders who in the room, representing members and employer associations, as well as members of the public who have joined us today. Today's Board's Education Day is part of a new meeting schedule the full Board of Administration approved last year during our board governance work. Rather than have a full off-site meeting over the course of 3 days, we've condensed the education sessions to just one day. And tomorrow we'll host the first of its kind stakeholder forum, which I know many of you in our audience will be attending. This morning, the session will focus on cybersecurity and actuarial essentials leading up to the lunch break. In the afternoon, we'll start with fiduciary training and then switch gears to focus on healthcare. And we'll end the day by hearing from members of the California legislature on how the legislature handles complaints of workplace harassment. Like our off-site meetings, these educational sessions are designed to enrich the board's understanding of the subjects at hand so that we can make well-informed decisions that are in the best interest of our members. The sessions are intended to encourage candid dialogue, to deepen our one another's understanding, and open our minds to a wide range of thoughts and perspectives. I look forward to a full day of discussions and conversations with the presenters and with my fellow board members. I would also like everyone here to know that all sessions are being webcast and videotaped and will be available on our website soon. So with that, I will now ask Mr. Frank Rufino to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please place your right hand over your heart and begin. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. The next item on the agenda is election of the president and the vice president. And for the election of the president, I'll ask the vice president, Ms. Taylor, to conduct that part of the meeting.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am now taking nominations for the election for president. I am now taking nominations. I think I've got Stacy.
Yes.
Ms. Oliveris.
I would like to nominate Mr. Jones, please.
All right. All right, I have a nomination for Mr. Jones. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? All right, so by acclamation, Mr. Jones, you president, re-elected president.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much. Thank you. Well, thank you to my fellow board members.
Hold on, you guys, I do have to take a vote.
Okay.
We can't do it by
Acclamation.
no other nominations. Oh. Okay. So we've moved that he's going to be nominated by acclamation. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none. Mr. Jones, you have been elected.
Thank you. Yeah, I was a little worried the second time around. Well, thank you to my fellow board members for your support and confidence in me to continue to serve as president. This organization and its mission are deeply important to me, and I'm honored to lead this body for the second year in a row. As a board, we have worked together over the last 12 months to improve our governance and performance. An example of our work and our commitment to better ourselves is the full day of education we are about to receive today. CalPERS has been a leader in advocating good governance, including transparency, accountability, and diversity. We must have the discipline and the persistence to confront those issues as a board in the same way we expect of the companies we invest in. We also reaffirm the value we place in our stakeholders as partners in delivering retirement and health care benefits. They have placed their trust in us, and in turn, we look to spend more time with them in discussions around goals of the system in our first ever stakeholder forum tomorrow. The changes we have made are critically important, and we must preserve our progress and also focus on the work that remains to be done in 2020. I want to thank each of you for your steadfast commitment to the 1.9 million members of California public employees, retirees, and their beneficiaries, and the 3,000 employer agencies. I look forward to working with each of you individually and collectively in the new year. I'm optimistic about the future ahead, but we will need to work together, and to do that, what I need from each of you is vision, constructive communication, cooperation, and an unwavering commitment that you are here to fulfill your role as a fiduciary of the system. I also want to take this opportunity to thank and applaud CalPERS management and team, and also those 8 regions out throughout the state of California who provide the leadership and true commitment to serving the members of the system. You're the heart of CalPERS that makes this organization such a special place to work. Again, thank you for your trust, and let's make this one of the best years moving forward. Thank you very much. The next item on the agenda is the election of the Vice President, and we will now entertain nominations. Ms. Middleton.
Mr. Chair, I would like to nominate Teresa Taylor to be Vice President.
Okay. Been nominated by Ms. Middleton and second by Mr. Rubalcava. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? With that, we will entertain a motion to elect Ms. Taylor by acclamation to be Vice President. Moved by Mr. Feckner, second by Mr. Miller. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Hearing none. Congratulations, Ms. Taylor. The next item on the agenda is board travel approval, and I have pulled that item off of the agenda, so we will move on to cybersecurity governance and best practices in shifting threat landscape.